Welcome back to Optical Smarts. Today is Tuesday, June 21st, and just a few hours ago, Apple launched their Final Cut Pro X in the App Store. What you're looking at now is, of course, we downloaded it upon hearing that it was released. This is us opening up Final Cut Pro X for the first time. Now, we took a couple hours to go through Final Cut and to look at some of the details, and we're not going to show you everything, but we're going to let some of our tests just play in the background here as we discuss some of the new features and some of the features that are lacking in Final Cut X. Now, when I say we, I'm referring to myself, Luke Hale, and with me today is Mike Jeffs. Mike Jeffs is the video production coordinator for Brigham Young University, Idaho. And Mike, one of his responsibilities is he is the head of post for the university, and he manages, what would you say, Mike, 6 to 12 editors, depending on the season?
Yep, probably.
And Mike was kind enough to sit down as we went over Final Cut just to look at a few of the features. Now, what you're seeing right now is something that many of you, like myself, will find discouraging. That was me trying to open one of my previous Final Cut files into the new Final Cut Pro X, which is not possible. It's a complete rewrite, and so you're not going to be able to use this to pull up archived projects.
At least not on the initial release. I just read a little bit. It looks like maybe some third-party developers may be helping us out here, giving us some translation stuff. And there is some rumbling that maybe Final Cut will release an update. I'll talk more about the little stuff I read about the updates here in a second.
Cool. Now, this new Final Cut is not only what we know as Final Cut Pro, but it also has integrated some of the features of color, even though a lot of the features that you might be familiar with and love in color have been done away with. Today, Apple also released the new compressor, which at first glance doesn't look that different from the old compressor. They also released motion, so it looks like the suite of 6 applications is down to 3. And no DVD Studio Pro. What you see right here is me, I believe, trying to share a project that has been completed. Oh no, that's starting a new project. But you will see in a minute me going to share. There are a lot of interesting features. If you're going to publish to YouTube or Vimeo, this is a great tool. CNN iReport was also built in. That's kind of an interesting move for Apple to make. I'm sure CNN probably had to pay something for that. And I also imagine that is going to increase their user base. But one of the big questions that I have today is I was really looking forward to an upgrade of DVD Studio Pro because it seemed like a lot of the features from DVD Studio were way out of date. A lot of 4x3 and the templates needed to be updated, and we didn't get that today. What we got instead was a dumbed down version of DVD Studio Pro that's built right into Final Cut, where you can basically hit share, and I'll show you that right now. Share, and then you go ahead and you can print your video straight to DVD with 2 menu options. You can add a background image if you'd like, but doesn't look like there seems to be any way to do multi-tracks on DVD Studio Pro or do anything more than a JPEG.